And we're back with Let's Play Mass Effect 2, where we left off. Startling revelation. Rail Zora has committed treason.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard.
I never asked for this.
I never wanted this.
Where's Adam Jensen when you need him?
Here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
We need to use this. Your father is dead. I never asked for this.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
In this grim, dark future...
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Figures.
Marines lasted less than 5 minutes,
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Psst.
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
And now we choose, folks. This decision could have dire ramifications.
Shepard, please.
Lots of
Does
dire
Captain Shepard
ramifications.
have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Rally the crowd. I don't need evidence.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
Oh, bullshit,
You want
dude.
people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Shepard does have
Are the
a pretty big
admirals
point right there.
prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Not one of your people, technically.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Yep, we
I
got her
can't
exonerated.
believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tell me about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Aw, isn't that sweet?
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Do I detect playfulness there?
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This should come in handy.
This should come in handy. Well, folks, exonerated her, got 34 Paragon, tech damage. Let me hold F to... Got her loyalty, Geth shield strength, 45,000 credits, level up. Good stuff, folks. Really good stuff. Why? Because Shepard is just awesome. End of story.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, really? What is this? Captain Bailey, an update on Coal Yacht, apparently. Well, that's good. And Tali has a new outfit, which doesn't really look that much better, but oh well. Eek. Let's go down. See, now she has changed to Tali Zora Vas Normandy. And she will be this way for the remainder of the game. And she will be that way in Mass Effect 3, I'm sure. I believe they did confirm her as a squad mate. One would hope. I mean, she is a member of the crew now. Quite literally. Do.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate.
That'd be awkward.
Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve.
Really?
But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gap. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Yep. Good stuff. Now let's go see what Thane has to say. Check in on some folks. We haven't gotten a chance to talk to, well, we have had a chance, but we just didn't talk to people.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
You're not a typical
If you don't
assassin.
mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
6,
You've been
jeez.
killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
Oh.
They were training me. I was not to be used and
Okay.
thrown away. I was an investment.
It's a little cold.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
That's weird.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the compact. It was an honor for our family.
Compact.
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away.
Creepy.
My apologies. Drells slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Okay, whatever. Oh, here's a fun little thing here.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Teehee. And if you're, of course, fem ship, then Shepard, the
I haven't had a meal
women's
that good in a
restroom
long
is on the
time.
starboard. I think it's the starboard side. Let's go see what Garrus is up to. He's probably in the middle of some calibrations.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway.
Oh.
I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sedona's. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you
Whoever else.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
What about Ilos?
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Sarah to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky.
Well, of course, you're
This
Shepard.
recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
How'd that go?
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility.
Garrus! Whoa, buddy. Whoa, Garrus. Whoa.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
And with that, folks, I'm going to cut the video off. Until next time.